Welcome to Drunk on Social, the Symposium, where we help you stay ahead of social media trends, share the latest news, and highlight the strategies that are working to help you grow your business. Now let's join our hosts, Tristan and Jeff, in 3, 2, 1.
Are you struggling to set yourself apart in the real estate sea of sameness? Do you struggle to decide where to market, how to market, or what to put into your marketing to help you stand out? It's probably because your brand isn't dialed in. A great brand involves a lot more than a photo, a logo, and a tagline, friends. That's because people don't do business with a logo. They do business with a person. Our friends at BrandFace can help you define, develop, and display your personal brand so you can stand out, outmarket, and outsell your competition. It is time to unveil your inner star. Head to powerbrandtraining.com and check out their free training video. Again, powerbrandtraining.com. That's all one word. powerbrandtraining.com. Check out their free training video. It will be worth your time. Welcome back, Drunk on Social, the Symposium episode. I have no clue. I think that's becoming a common theme, Tristan.
I don't even know, dude.
I don't know the number anymore.
Do we need a number? Do we need a number? Come on.
Not really. Maybe when we hit 50, like that's important. N says it's 28, so I'm going to trust that she knows what the hell she's talking about. We'll go with that. Episode 28. And actually, I'm excited. We've got some fun stuff to talk about today. And we're going to lead off with a topic and a piece of eyewear that I'm super excited about. If this actually comes to fruition, which is Facebook unveiling a $299 pair of smart glasses, which will allow you, which are going to have built-in video cameras, AKA you can capture anything that you're looking at in the moment. And, you know, I say this all the time, get your camera on the ready. Always have your camera on the ready. But a lot of times in your pocket, you got to pull it out. Now, reach up, click a little button, bam, you're recording. I mean, think about that. Think about how much more you can now capture if you have glasses like this. Tristan, what's your thought about this?
I want them, dude. As soon as I didn't see it until you posted it up on social. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's something I want to order. It's made by Ray-Ban, so at least I know the lenses are good, right? And I want them. I want them for me because, dude, can you imagine as a real estate agent, because that's what I am, right? As a real estate agent, I go to an event and I turn it on and I can interview or talk to anybody I want at that point. And
just dude, look at me in the eyes.
I'm digging that a lot. I mean, now that I'm thinking it more, do we need to let people know that they're being recorded on certain states?
That was something of note in the article, that there is going to be privacy potential issues here that they have to look into, which is to be expected. But I mean, that's no different than, let's be honest, I know I've done this, maybe you haven't done it, but where I've secretly recorded someone in public because they were doing something that amused me. And I'm holding my camera, pretending like I'm looking at it, or my phone, but I'm actually recording, right?
Yeah.
That can happen whether you have sunglasses on or not. And it's not like it's not noticeable, because there's a little red light also in one of the corners, or maybe both corners. It's not like it's super subtle or hiding, but it also doesn't stand out. I mean, you know, I know where a lot of people's minds are going to go, and that's to the bedroom. But that stuff already exists anyway. So it's hold on. Let's stop at the bedroom section. Is that going to start like a whole new OnlyFans section where you like?
Well, does Facebook have to censor a lot more now?
Well, there's going to have to be a new OnlyFans, because as you heard, OnlyFans is not going to be allowing nudity anymore.
That's crazy.
Very sad day in some people's lives. But back to the glasses, that's going to have advanced stabilization technology, which is really cool. It's going to have the ability to where you can store up to 30 videos or 500 photos. So it's not like it's small, and it's going to be connected to an app on your phone where you can easily transfer this stuff, so you can delete them off the glasses, which creates, more opportunity to record stuff. So it's going to be cool. I'm really excited to see this when this comes out. I'm excited to own a pair because my first thing I thought of, everybody said, oh, you can create more content at the lake. I'm like, no, I can create more content at home, because there's so many times that Winter does something funny or my kids do something funny and I miss the moment, and it's not the same when they have to redo it. And now if I just go real quick, I'll just be walking around with my sunglasses on all the time.
Is there a limit as to how long it can record?
Probably. I'm sure it's got you can't just walk around with them on. It'll probably run out of battery life, but.
Does it go live only into Facebook Watch, or does it?
I don't think it goes live at all. I think it's just recording. It's just a camera.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you and Zuckerberg were talking closer than that.
Well, I'm not allowed to divulge the conversation.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
I was hanging out at his 30-second home the other day, and
so good. Well, he ended up buying one of my agents. So one of my agents. Okay, here's the story. Story time. You can pause it up whenever you want, but here we go. Story time. One of the agents on the team, his uncle is Rob Lowe, and on my team. And Rob Lowe sold his home to Zuckerberg off market in Santa Barbara recently. And that might be his 30-second home, Jeff. There you go.
I believe it. I 100% believe it. Okay, moving on. I think of note, the next two topics are two platforms we don't talk about as much. The first one being Pinterest. They are testing a new full screen vertical scrolling feed, which is, to me, more than anything, a testament that they intend to be relevant and will be, and they are just evolving to be very similar to the TikToks and the Instagrams and that sort of thing. I don't know if you have any opinion. I don't go to Pinterest. My wife ends up spending a lot of our money as a result of Pinterest, but I do believe Pinterest and real estate go hand in hand.
Oh, dude, I agree with you. I think a lot of people could use Pinterest especially in real estate, right? Right, we're in real estate. The ability for us to be able to take the living room, the bedroom, the office, the backyard, the front of the home, and post it up on Pinterest for other people's inspiration or ideas on what furniture to buy or how to decorate. I think it's pretty powerful, and we don't use it enough. And look, dude, I don't use it for real estate. I'm using it on the influence side for self-mastery and motivation and inspiration through my other brands. And we're doing very well on that end, where we throw up quotes, we throw up little videos, and people save them. It's getting good, man. It's getting good.
That's really interesting, and I think that's a testament. I think honestly, that's something we should probably talk about, because if you think about it, and the way my wife uses it, which is probably how most people use it, is to get inspiration. So imagine if you are a real estate agent, you're walking through houses all the time, especially like you, Tristan, you're doing super glamorous stuff, and if you're just taking pictures to create inspiration and sharing it, because there's so many people that are going to grab that stuff and pin it and share it and use it to inspire themselves to do something in their own house. I mean, we're talking about multiple projects at our house right now, all of them with the inspiration coming from Pinterest, 1,000,000%. And I'm like, stop looking at Pinterest.
Well, dude, she's got to get good ideas for your lake home that you're building.
Well, no, she's talking about projects at our primary residence. And I'm like, honey, don't forget, we've got to build a house yet. Yeah. Anyways, Pinterest. It's relevant.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is Snapchat. We don't need to spend a lot of time on this, but I think this is funny, and you and I kind of giggled about this because usually it's Facebook copying Snapchat. Snapchat is adding a new birthday reminder element to help facilitate engagement. This is exactly what Facebook does. This is exactly why I know you have a birthday if I sent you a birthday greeting, because of Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I didn't know it was your birthday unless you're like really close to me, and I did. So this is great. I think it's really smart. I think it's funny that Snap is copying Zuck, but that's good because it keeps Snap users in their platform, and then they don't have to rely on Facebook.
well, I'm going to shoot a video and be like, happy birthday through Snapchat, right? Now it'll be a lot easier. But dude, don't you find it funny how Snap copied Facebook and Facebook copied Snap with the glasses?
Oh yeah, good point.
How ironic is that?
I think that, and I think the Snap glasses were before its time. They weren't ready yet. I think the world's more ready now.
You think the world is ready for the Google Glass? Remember that? Remember the Google Glass?
No, because of the way they look. That's why this is smart. And what they said in the article is they partner with Ray-Ban to make them stylish, and people will actually wear them.
I wonder which influencers are going to send it to. Besides you, I wonder who else they're going to send the glasses to get that going. Because
hopefully they can find better influencers than me, because I'm going to influence like 4 people.
No, what are you talking about? Do people not know how many views your Ozarks videos get? Come on, I'm watching.
I mean, that's the one place that I might have a little bit of influence.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, you got something on YouTube.
I do, man. It's kind of cool to see YouTube expanding because they're still the number one social media platform in regards to visitors. And what they're allowing creators to do on their channel. So all you have to do is change the type of channel you have to creator. And if you have over 500 subscribers as of October 12th, I think it said, you're going to be able to post to your community, to those people that subscribe to your channel. And to me, that's important because it goes along the same idea that Facebook had when they started creating groups, right? Now you're starting to see YouTube say, okay, we understand that every influencer here, and I think, dude, I think TikTok will jump on this one too. So pay attention to this one. Every influencer, in essence, has a community. They are their own community. People jump in and ask questions and participate more. And I think YouTube here is catering to that and saying, okay, we're creating a little vertical, a little tab that says community. Not only do you have videos, playlists, channels, and about, but now you have a community section. And I love that because imagine if TikTok eventually jumps on that. And now you have, you know how some TikTokers, you're able to scroll through depending on their playlists, right? I don't have that yet because I suck, right? But wait, do you have it? Do you have it yet or no?
What?
All right.
What?
The ability to create the playlist in TikTok. You know how it says, these are all my, okay. Well, one of us will get it soon, hopefully. But the extension of that would be, well, this is your community too, right? This is, you want to talk to your community, you want to post something specifically to your community that stays pinned to the top, right? And create an audience around this. People could just go to that specifically. And I think that's where the lives would live too, man, which is nice, but who knows what happens. I think that's important because it helps create that sense of community and belonging. Right now, you're talking to most people where they want to belong to something. And that's why I think it's important.
I like that. And back to your TikTok comment. When did we talk about that? And how would we even know if it's coming? So I think for anybody who's on TikTok, like how would they know that they have the ability to do playlists?
Well, we know that like our friend, what was it? Zach, what's that guy's last name? Zach?
Yeah. Starts with an F. Faust. Yeah.
Okay. He has like 1.6 million followers, and you can tell he can section off his playlist and be like, hey, these are all my stories. These are all my real estate ones. These are all my this. So people can do that depending on the amount of followers. Obviously, TikTok has to turn that on. But dude, can you imagine having all of your Ozarks in one place, all of your motivational pieces on another one, and all of your family on another one? It's allowing you to niche everything together.
You know what it looks like? It's like highlights. Yeah, it's like highlights on Instagram, basically. It's the same. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Zach Loft is what he goes by. His name is Faust, but Zach, his real estate company is Loft Real Estate.
Yeah. So you switched to Loft. That's right.
Yeah, that's interesting. And the one thing that I've done, and we've talked about this before, to segment your content is to use color coordinated covers, because you can choose about 6 or 7, 8 different covers. So if you go, and that's the whole point. So I want people to understand this, and we totally digressed here from the original topic, but if you're in TikTok and you see a video of mine and you like it, you likely go to my profile to follow me. When you go to my profile, you're going to see a library of my content, and you can quickly see. So with me, red means social media video, black means personal, and Lake of the Ozarks means Lake of the Ozarks. So it's very easy. So for my followers, they can go to my page and they can quickly scroll through and see, okay, where's the Lake of the Ozarks stuff? And they skip all my other shit. And the views validates that. That's what they do.
Oh, no way, dude.
I'm just taught you something.
I didn't think of doing that.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been doing that for a while, and I think it makes a big difference.
Oh, dude, I'm totally seeing that. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to copy the great Jeff Pfitzer.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing that for Malibu. Good job on that. And then the ones that I teach, and then everything else.
Just color coordinate it. That's all you do. Your audience will understand and learn what's what. Yeah, because some people are going to follow you for Malibu that aren't interested in real estate, and some people are going to follow you for real estate that aren't interested in Malibu. You want to make it easy for them to find the shit they're looking for. And it is the exact same thing as playlists. It's the exact same thing as playlists. Although the highlights is nice, and I'd like to have that option. And I'm going to send a message to Mr. TikTok.
Which I don't even know what it is. Is it Bite Dance, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that
You're right.
But I don't know who the top guy is there.
Yeah, I don't know either. I guess I don't know if it was the Disney guy. I wonder if he's still there.
I think he left. I don't even know who's in charge anymore.
Yeah, good. All that's kind of just been swept under the rug.
So what else you got for us,
buddy?
Oh,
last thing, and probably to me the most validating is social media trends for 2022. We'll post this in the group at some point. This is interesting because you're going to find that there's a few of the 8 kind of roll back to each other in a way, and I'll explain. So, number 1, social media emerges as a shopping platform. I don't think there's anything to talk about there other than the obvious that you and I buy shit as a result of ads in front of our face, and we're not the only ones.
All day.
And I think it's only going to continue to become more and more so. Number 2, first of all, I love this word, proliferation. Say it with me, proliferation. That's a nice word.
That's a complicated word. I don't know if that's a good word.
Proliferation, that's the third time I said it in 30 seconds, of short form video content. How long have we been preaching this?
Dude, years. Years. This is amazing. I'm glad that they finally caught up to us. It took time.
Oh, they do actually.
You know what? We should publish this.
You're right. Well,
Drunk on Social, 10 social media trends for 2022. Screw 8.
Maybe that's a good time to tell our audience that we currently just hired a writer, and we're going to start blogging, and we are going to be your source for this stuff.
Yes, I rely on inadequate information where you can just rely on us.
That's right. Number 3, social media becomes a part of daily life. I mean, hello, stories. Your social media is a reality TV show. Again, been saying that for how long? Facebook remains on top for now.
I don't even understand why they have to add that in parentheses. For now, what kind of jab is that at Facebook?
Well, because they say that YouTube is going. I think they're basically, insinuating YouTube's going to pass them.
Well, YouTube's already ahead by visitors, but not by actual members, right?
Correct.
So I know Facebook's struggling. People hate them, but who do you think is going to take over next? Do you think it's going to be YouTube or Instagram, or do you think TikTok surpasses all?
I think it's going to be I don't think there's going to be any runaway. There's not going to be any runaway. I do believe TikTok and Instagram are probably the ones you should pay the most attention to. But at the same token, you can never compete with Facebook groups. That's why Facebook will remain relevant. You can't compete with long form vlogged style content like YouTube, and because YouTube's going to be the future of television. So each one is going to have its relevance. You can't compete with Snap and its ability to communicate with each other. So it's,
I mean, the filters are hard to compete against.
that too. Yeah.
I love the filters.
They all have their place. Okay, number 5 goes back to number 2. Shorter attention spans result in more bite-sized content. If they have 2 numbers that basically say the same thing, if that doesn't smack you upside the head and tell you what you need to be doing, you are clueless.
Dude, come on. I can't even believe that's a number. It should just be in one.
Well, once again, it validates that we should be writing these articles. Number 6, we've talked about this, more augmented reality options. This is one of your favorites.
Yep. I love that.
I think number 7 is very interesting and also very true. Growing utilization of user-generated content. In other words, brands like, let's use the shoe brand called Pseudo, who saw my TikTok and said, hey, will you create content for us and we'll give you free shoes? Like, how smart are they? I am excited because I'm getting free shit and I'm giving them thousands of dollars worth of content that they would at least maybe tens of thousands of worth of stuff that they'd have a marketing company create. It's really actually pretty smart.
That is, dude. That is very smart. I love that. And that's influencer marketing.
It's it.
I don't know why they just didn't generalize it to influencer marketing.
Because we're going to write these articles.
This is why we're writing.
They're going to start stealing it from us. And lastly, the unbundling of Reddit.
What the hell does that mean?
I was hoping you'd know. Well,
let me read this.
Yeah, well, they equate it to Craigslist and how when Craigslist unbundled, it was the birth or the spawn of Airbnb, Zillow, and Indeed. And now the unbundling of Reddit is like, so the first one that's unbundling is Discord. Yeah.
Got it. I see what they're saying. So they're going to take the best features of Reddit and they're going to make them individual features and create platforms out of them. That's interesting, man. I didn't anticipate them having that as a trend, but the growth of Discord over the last year has been insane. Like people are jumping in a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what I use when I game with my kids, because that's who I game with, right? But we jump on Discord and we talk and we're like, okay, let's go.
I don't even know what it is.
You should game with me. I'll teach you all.
I don't game. I mean, the last time I played games was probably Tech Mobile.
What the hell is that, too?
You don't remember Tech Mobile?
No. What is that?
That was a Nintendo football game.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's wait, what Nintendo?
The cartridges, the Nintendo cartridges, the old school where you would blow in them.
Oh, whoa. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
The Square Nintendo?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The best Nintendo, the best gaming system ever created.
That was, well, that one and N64 were really close. Remember N64 with Mario 64?
Yeah, but I never owned one.
What were you doing when that came out?
Oh, I don't know. I was a sports gamer.
Did you play sports in high school?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
It was soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball in the spring.
You played soccer. What position?
I was a forward.
No way.
Yeah, I actually got scholarship offers to play soccer.
Why did you take them?
I didn't, because I wanted to go to college to party.
Oh, wait, what college did you end up going to?
We're going off on a tangent here.
I'm curious.
I was supposed to go to Southwest Missouri State. It's now called Missouri State. I was going to actually try out to walk on. That's a D1 school. They did not offer me a scholarship. I only got them from D3 and NAIA, or offers to go to those schools. And I ended up going, we went on vacation as a family the summer between my senior year of high school and college. I was already supposed to go to Missouri State. I already had my roommate. We'd already been to orientation. I went to Mexico, thought I fell in love with a woman, decided I'm not going to college and I'm going to move to Mexico and work at a resort, much to my parents' dismay. I ended up not being able to get my worker's permit, ended up staying at home, going to a community college, and then I ended up at Webster University where my goal was to get out of college as fast as I can. And that's probably my one biggest regret in life. Don't rush college. It's like the best potential years before reality hits you smack dab in the face. So embrace it and enjoy it.
That's good advice. Good advice. I was in college for 6 years. I took the slow path.
Dude, I was 3.5.
Holy cow, dude.
Yep.
You got out fast.
I studied abroad. I did study in Costa Rica. That was really cool.
Did you see sloths in Costa Rica?
No, this was before sloths.
What? I get so many pictures from people going to Costa Rica. Like, hey, take a look at this.
I was in Costa Rica before it was. That was, how old are we? We're 44. So that was, I was there my freshman year. So I was 18. So do the math. 26 years ago.
Dude,
before Costa Rica was what Costa Rica is today.
Well, you made it what it is now. Congratulations.
I guarantee that I didn't. I might, this is way too much information, but since we're going down this path, I've always told my significant others that if an adult ever shows up at my front door one day and says, Daddy, I said, it's probably from Costa Rica.
And we'll end the podcast with that.
That really freaking throws some things off, doesn't it? Good night.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
I can't find the stop button.
Thanks for listening to Drunk on Social, the Symposium. We are here to help you take your business to new levels through social media. Make sure to subscribe to get updates on new episodes and come join us on our Drunk on Social Facebook page. And as always, make sure you leave us a great review on your favorite podcast app. Feedback and likes are very much appreciated.